everybody, thank you so much for joining. I am sorry if the sound isn't good. I apologize. I'm working on finding a better way to do everything. But today, let's just talk about how much fun I want to have. Today we are going to do a full face of drugstore makeup, also known as Wet n Wild.
And I came up with this concept because I had to buy a bronzer because I broke it. And I went to the Wet n Wild section at Walgreens, and I was like, wow, the game has changed. This is not the kind of Wet n Wild I had when I was young.
I am going to do a full face of Wet n Wild makeup, and I'm going to give you, I've been actually practicing with this and kind of, just seeing how it really works, what the formula is, and all of those things. But is it worth it? And you know what? For the price, you'll see. You've seen this in the foundation video that I did, where I tried all 12 foundations. We're gonna smack this on my face, get our base down, and then we'll be back. There it is. So here is the foundation, which I absolutely love. I always give it a 5-star. I've been raving about it since I've been using it. Next up, we're going to use the Incognito. I kind of wanted to stay along the photo focus line, so I'm going to just try it off. So the Incognito Mega Last Wet n Wild Concealer. For me, concealer can either be a hit or miss. I do have a favorite because it doesn't sit in my lines, but hey, if you don't have wrinkles or lines, like, this might be a win for you. So yeah, I would definitely give the concealer, I'm looking up close, I would give the concealer 4-star, especially for the price. Like, you can't beat the price. And if you're somebody that, doesn't want to spend a ton of money on makeup, but you want to look nice, I think that these two things for your base would be great. Now, this is the more questionable item. It's the Photo Focus Banana Powder, and it's a setting powder, it says, but it's very yellow and it's very thick. So it's, what are you setting? So the way that usually I set my face is I just do all of my makeup and then I set my face. I'm actually going to put this in certain areas where I kind of like want to bake my face. We'll get to that, but before I do that, I have to do a few steps, which do not include the Wet n Wild because unfortunately they do not have that. So let me do that and I'll get right back to you. I just want to say, as I have like brow stamp on the side of my face, let's get serious. I really encourage you to play with your makeup. Don't be scared to step out of your boundary zone. I say it all the time, but honestly, like, there's so much you can do, and I think oftentimes we're just afraid of that. And that doesn't even just go with makeup. Come on, people, that goes with life. Let's just be honest. And let's also talk about the fact that I'm very aware
that my brows, I need escaping.
Like, they need a lawn mowing. So I'll get on that. Just stepping out of, I think in life, oftentimes we can miss opportunity because we're just afraid to step out of the zone of whatever we've built around ourselves. Our glass walls, our glass walls and being creative. So yeah, I just want to encourage you to do that. And if you fail, it's fine. Because is it really failing? No, it's learning, it's growing, it's just being more of who you are. Because you might find yourself along the way and realize, whoa, I didn't even realize like this was part of who I am. So that's awesome. So here's the fun part. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this banana powder, and I'm going to do what they call baking. Now, it's not the kind of baking that I would like to do, which would be cupcakes. That's all I like to bake. And it would be a box cupcake. Let me like not get you excited. Okay, so I'm gonna just take my sponge because banana powder is so much different than like loose powder. So I'm just gonna go in, I guess, down my nose. See, it's like has a yellow texture. What it does is it's supposed to highlight and conceal and stuff. I don't know what it's supposed to do, honestly. I'm just gonna kind of, now I'm gonna just leave it here for now. I am not putting this on my forehead. I can already tell you. I did that. I've already tested this out, and I would say that this definitely isn't a friend of lines. So if you are in the bracket of being a little bit more line prone, then you're not going to want to put this on for you. For the video, I'll do it. It just sits heavy in my opinion. I would give this, for my age bracket, I would give this a 2-star. But if you're younger and you have skin that is just like, baby smooth and no wrinkles, it's great for the money. For younger people, I would definitely recommend it, if that means anything. So toned down my blush, which is good because I was like not feeling the blush today. I was not feeling it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly highlight. This is the creme de la creme of the Wet n Wild, is the palette, the Wild Hearts palette. And I'm really excited for this because $20. I got mine. I'm not even gonna tell you. Let's just say I used coupons. Use coupons, people. But this has so many colors. Like, let me just show you. Let me open it so that opening this is really hard. But it has a great palette color story. I mean, basically it has every color that one could need for an eye look. So I didn't want to be super boring. I feel like we're gonna go with black.
You're probably like, Danielle, you always go with black.
But here's the thing. I'm doing it because I want you guys to realize that black is not, oh, I forgot to put on I would recommend eye primer before this step for everyone, because that will make your eye stuff, that'll make your eyeshadow blend so much better. And wow, I just went for it and it just went all over my face. So let me clean that up real quick here. Is it even cleanable? I don't know. Here's the thing.
We always just say, I'm just gonna go for it.
Don't be afraid of black. I feel like black is definitely my neutral. Like, if I don't know what to wear, I'm just gonna put black on. And I feel like I've repeated myself over and over again about this, but it's so important because it really can give you any kind of look that you're going for. If you want something that's more dramatic, it can do that. If you want something that's more neutral, it can do that, just based on how you apply it, really. And so today, I'm going for something more dramatic, obviously, because that's why we tuned into this channel. Now,
I've heard you. I'm listening. I am going to do a neutral look for everyday wear. It's coming up, I promise.
I will do some of those. But I also know that some of the fun is in watching me make a mess out of my eyes. Now I'm looking at this and the pigment, excuse me, I'm gonna build. It is pigmented for sure. But I can see, if I'm gonna be very picky, about it, I can see a bit of blotchiness. But honestly, just be my fault. And I am gonna just again use this brush, and I'm just gonna kind of go up here and make it a little bit more smoky. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my crease. What is cutting the crease? I haven't really talked about this on my videos as I looked up. What cutting the crease is you want to take a brush that's flat, and it's that would be known as a concealer brush. And you can buy them in all different, like, I think I got this at the Japanese dollar store. But you can get, you can get them anywhere. So I'm just gonna cut that like that. And what it does is it just gives you that base that you need. You see that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm just patting it in. And now this gives me a very smooth finish to work with, okay? So sometimes I like it so much that I'm like, oh, we're done. That's all I need to do. Let's look at another hack I have. And you can use a highlighter that you use for your face in any color. Actually, you know what would be really pretty? Well, I really like this one because it's more skin tone. And you can use it up here. And I'm not using my normal brush, because my normal brush would have gotten that. It's fine. Listen, work with what you have. That's what I've been telling myself lately. You gotta work with what you have. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the white in the palette, this white, and I'm just going to go in over my cut crease. And I'm gonna add the white, and it's gonna be very white. It's gonna be like winter. I think I have winter on the brain, honestly. I do. I have winter on the brain. Okay, so that like really does kind of run off. You know, I like to know what my makeup is gonna do, and that for sure has some fallout, but it's okay. Just cleaning it up. I am going with this look because I feel like I'm really disappointed in the green, first of all. So I tried the green, it did not work. We had to go back. It's fine. That's what's fun about makeup, is you kind of learn while you're going. The green just didn't, it just didn't work. But we have all these really pretty colors, and I mean, I can never refuse a purple, but today, I think for the sake of makeup, I am going to, and for the sake of the lip gloss that I have, I'm going to real quick put on my lashes, my liner, and my mascara. Alright, so I'm back, and you're probably like, Danielle.
Yeah, Jeannie Glitter today. Danielle, what is going on?
Well, I wanted to create a look for you guys for this Wet n Wild that was a little bit more tamed down. Yes, black to me and white to me is tamed down. I just wanted to be a little bit more relatable while you watch this, so you can determine for yourself, you know, is
This makeup for me.
However, the last bit of this is the liquid lipsticks I got, and they're both matte. I really like matte lipsticks. And the colors that I got, I cannot read. Let's see. Rebel Rose and Toffee Talk. Now, one of the, so I pulled it out, and it was quite chunky, if you can see. That's the liquid catsuit. And this one is also the liquid catsuit. And then it's just, I don't know. Compared to the Morphe, which this is $5 less than Morphe. So it's like, save your $5 and get Morphe. It is very dark. So you can see that I am being very careful because matte lipstick is very hard to get off your lips once you put it on. You gotta commit. Just kidding. And maybe you're like, oh, I don't want a matte lipstick. Well, you can always take this and you can put a gloss over it to make it look glossy. Now, this is the color that I actually liked. I was like, oh, this color actually reminds me a lot of the Vanity from Morphe. The wear, I'm all rubbing my lips together. It is a little sticky and tacky at first, but that goes away. But the wear wasn't as good as the Morphe. So I would give this like a 3-star. I mean, you can try it, but honestly, it's just like, I don't know. When you have a favorite, it's hard to compare, but again, cruelty-free. It's at Walgreens, it's drugstore makeup. You can do your whole face. Like all of the products I used together is this total right here. So, I mean, if you needed to go out and buy new makeup, you could get the basics for that price, and or you know, whatever. It's up to you. Believe that like this did really good, and just gave me an opportunity to hang out with you. I do want to say that the winner chicken dinner of this whole video is the foundation. It's my favorite. It's my go-to. I just love it. It wears so well on my face, like so well. I am hoping that they have a lighter color because I feel like I'm getting whiter as the days go on because it's fall and it's gonna be Christmas and Thanksgiving and all the time, family times.
I'm just excited, you guys. Is anybody else excited?
I hope this was fun. I know that these videos sometimes are a little bit more informative, but I hope that just hanging out with me, like you feel the love and you can feel my heart for you. And please like and subscribe this video. Please share it with your friends. I really want to make quality content that's wholesome, that is a place where you can just go and like zone out, decompress when you just feel like
I can't deal with it anymore. I just need to like put life on pause.
you know. And so even if you're not into makeup or you're not looking to try new makeup, I'll do it for you. So like, subscribe, share with your friends. Please hang out with me on TikTok. That's where I go live. That's where, you know, I spend a lot of time in the mornings, every morning mostly, except for my filming days, getting ready, talking with people, getting to know them, you know, sharing our hearts, and really building community. And so I know that I turned my comments off on here because I've made this accessible to kids as well. I feel like this content should be accessible to everyone. And so I have made that choice to make it accessible to kids. So if you want to reach me, if you want to DM me, you can email me at love.relentlessly@gmail.com, or you can go to Lovely and Relentless at TikTok. That's my handle, and we can chat and you can watch the videos I have, but you can get on my lives and we can become friends, you know? And so, oh, that's my heart. I hope that you had a good time. I hope that you have a great week. And until next time, bye everybody.